choose Nikki. There may be some extra leveling possible. I'm just exploring right now. So, let's see if there's a list in here of like the party members. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the back here. Strategies. There's a list of double text. There's a list of the texts that each character will have. God, there's so many of them. Characters, that is. Okay, here's a list of how to get them. interesting. Okay. All kinds of just all kinds of things. And yeah, so like for example, like here's one for example where it kind of will keep you from getting some people. Like for example, for getting Rasley, you have to choose this is a little bit of story. Choose to save Kid the first time, and then save Rasley from the Penopus at Hydra Marches. But if you do that, then you can't get Glenn, because for Glenn you don't save Kid the first time, and then you, then at a specific place in Termina you find him and he'll join your party. So you kind of have to decide who you want to have in your party, because some of the choices will lock out other ones. What I want is a list of the strengths of the characters. Let's see, those are elements. Okay. More elements. You actually might be able to get all of the, because I'm looking at the, I was looking at how to get the characters, and there's nothing that really says that you're not able to get everything. There's nothing that really specifically tells you that selecting this, getting this character blocks off others. But if you want to get them all, you have to get Pierre first. Well, it says either. Okay, let me go check this out. I'll search online real quick and see if you can only get one or the other, and whoever's the strongest will take them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so after doing some reading, you can't get all of them, you can only get one of them. And, both Nikki and Pierre are both blue innates. Guile's a black innate. Pierre's pretty much rubbish until later in the game when you get his, ultimate equipment. And, Nikki pretty much is a weaker version of Lena in most cases. Guile, though, has some interesting aspects to his character. His element grid starts off in reverse, so he has less slots at the beginning of the grid, and as you go further up, he gets more slots on the grid, elemental slots on the grid. And his, I think one of his final techniques, Black Hole, does tons of damage. And he's really good using the higher level elements. So what I'm thinking is, however, Guile's path is a little bit more difficult, as far as Nikki goes, his story in this next segment of the game is a little bit stronger than the other ones. So, since I normally do Nikki, we'll go ahead and get Guile instead. We won't do Pierre in this one, but you can choose whoever on a New Game Plus if you want to check out different routes and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and we'll go find Guile again. He's over there at the bar. We talked to him earlier. It's the guy that was in that white coat. This guy. enigmatically joined your party. Also, characters that are in the bench don't actually grow in battle, so you have to actually bring them into battle with you in order to level them up to get their power levels to increase and whatnot. So that's something we'll need to do. Let's make sure that we are leveling up our party members as we go. Alright, let's go back to Portrait. Actually, let me go ahead and save. We'll stop here. It's actually probably a pretty good place to do so. Or not here, the end. It's down the next level. And then I'll pick up recording later. Got some stuff I want to do. And other stuff I need to do. Go ahead and save. Alright. So, I will record some more later, and we'll continue then. Alright, hey everybody, this is GeoWill from Life Man Productions Squared, and we're back to continue our Chrono Let's Play walkthrough. So, earlier this morning we continued through the game and chose Guile for our guide. So you can choose one of 3 guides to catch you up on this, to lead you to the Viper Manor. Pierre, Guile, or Nikki. Now, the reason I chose Guile was because his endgame, he's much stronger endgame than the other ones are, just by natural strength. Pierre will be pretty strong, but you have to have all of his ultimate gear. And Nikki's kind of... he's basically a weaker version of Lena in terms of being a blue mage. A blue innate, and so I thought it'd better go with Guile, because Guile, well, he starts out with a smaller element grid to the beginning. As you get further down with more star levels, his grid starts to get fatter, it starts to get bigger, it starts to get more slots towards the end, which is the opposite of how most everybody else works. And he has one skill in particular called Black Hole, which is really powerful, as one of his last techs. So he's a pretty powerful character to get. Nikki's storyline through this next section of the game is more developed than the other ones does, so if you want to have a more developed story line-wise, go with Nikki. Otherwise, I suggest probably Guile or Pierre. That's up to you, though. I mean, you can get all 3 of them through New Game Pluses. But you can't get them all in the same playthrough. So we picked up Guile. We need to go back to Korcha now. Huh. I think... Did the save actually save? I'm pretty sure we saved. Maybe he just does this every time. We'll see if Kid comes up the stairs. Damn. What the hell? So the save file didn't save properly. Okay, I've already recorded this, so I'll just have to record it again, I guess. Say, okay, let's go get Kid in your party. There's no downside to getting her now. Basically, it allows you to change your party members. I'm going to leave it as what we have. Well, let's switch out Push hold for Mojo for now. Because your characters in the bench don't level up, they don't gain power-ups as you go along. Unless they're actually fighting. So you have to actually use every character to level them up. Okay, there's a guy over here. Damn, yeah. T for 3. Crap. Skelly. I wonder if there's anything to find here. Guess not. I haven't read anything about actually picking up any parts for him yet, so I don't think there's anything to find for Skelly yet. But I think probably we come back here for maybe some part of his maybe ultimate weapons or something. What's this? The old people made it up. I don't think there's really much to find here. There's not really many items on the list, in the guide I should say. Alright, so to find Korcha we need to go down over this way and to the right. Actually I want to check up here real quick. Oh, okay. Pretty perfect hiding place up there, but I guess there's nothing there. At least not in this time period. I didn't do Mojo last time. Strahler's duty. It's our introduction to Corcha. I don't know what's been going on. The computer's been really weird lately. I'm gonna need to restart it. Let's get through this bit. I'll go save and then I'll restart, then we'll start recording again. Alright, I'll go save, I'll save real quick, and then I'll try and restart my computer, and then we'll see if that fixes some of the lag. Because even the mouse has been lagging tonight. It's just ridiculous what's been going on. Alright. I bet that's what happened. I bet I just clicked through it really quick and hit no, and it didn't actually save it. Yeah, I bet that was it. Alright, so I'll be back in a bit and we will record some more. Alright, and we're back. So, we're just going to be recording for about 30 minutes more. So we'll see what we can do in that amount of time. So I need to go redo a couple things since the game didn't save last time. So messed up. Anyway, hopefully it's not quite so hitchy. And that's always happened where it's like doing that in between those parts, but can we talk to this guy now? Yes, we can. Nice. Alright, so if you tell this guy to reduce the prices, he'll give you Viper Churros for free and also heal you because of that for free. So say it's too much and then just drop it to something, it doesn't matter what. I usually set it at 60 or 75. We'll do 70 this time. Somewhere in between those 2 points. This guy will do portraits. That's basically all he does. Bone axe, ivory mail, vest actually does go up. Alright. Ah. So for this guy, you can trade elements for stuff. So like the element level, I mentioned this before, I'm going to do it again. The element level will go towards whatever you're buying. So like if something costs 20 levels worth of elements, you put in a level 5 element, then you only have to give him another 15 levels of elements, for example. So down here you'll find Korcha as well as Glenn and another character. So if you picked up the that flower from the area before this, then can't recall the name of it right now. That's where I used it at those here. Bellflower, that's what it is, yeah. So he'll ask for money, or he can ask for money, you can say, sorry, I can give it for free. I choose to give it for free.